Top of the morning to you laddies. My name is Professor Teagues and welcome to the Bring Me the Horizon live in Sao Paulo movie. Yeah, that's literally what it's called. Look at the website. Live in Sao Paulo. That's the name. Now, I just saw this film and I'm going to upload this review as soon as I possibly can. Okay, so who am I to judge this film? Well, Bring Me the Horizon is my favorite band, okay? They were my gateway into heavy music. They don't have a single bad album. Even Amo, the album that everyone hates, it's a 7 out of 10. It's still pretty good. There's some good songs on there. Me right now, my favorite album from them is Suicide Season. Before it was obviously Sempiternal, but then I realized, oh my gosh, Suicide Season is just like, it's like the heavy music to end all heavy music. I obviously made a couple song covers last year from Suicide Season. Please don't watch them. Okay, fine. If you want to watch one, watch the Come Down, but like not the Chelsea Smile one. I was still like learning music stuff and it was not good. Now, is this film good? Should you see it if you're a Bring Me the Horizon fan? Obviously, you probably shouldn't see it if you're not a fan, but you can watch it anyway if you're curious. But if you're a fan of Bring Me the Horizon, I would highly recommend this. How does it start? It starts with a pretty long preview of the camera crew speaking to some fans in Brazil, asking them, what does Bring Me the Horizon mean to you? Or something like that. They basically just pour their hearts out like, oh my gosh, Bring Me the Horizon saved my life. There's this one guy who's saying like, Sempiternal dropped a year after my sister died. And so can you feel my heart just like, just how it just helps me speak to her and stuff, you know? At least I think that's what that guy said. I don't remember. But yeah, there's tons of people saying that the band saved their life. It helped them through hard times. And it was just the kind of thing to get you prepared. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, this band it's as much as it's special to me. And that's why I'm watching this film in theaters. It's special to all these other people. So we're all going to experience this all together as a group worldwide. So I think that like beginning interview section was probably like 5 to 8 minutes long. It was kind of like edging you because it had little clips of the band performing in other like stages and stuff, and you hear the songs that they're gonna perform in the film, and you're like, oh, let's go. Oh, more footage. Okay, all right. Okay, there's more, and then finally it starts. You see the gang getting up on the stage and then they perform Dark Side, okay? And you can watch Dark Side being performed for free on YouTube right now, just as a little preview to get you horny for the rest of the film, to see it in theaters. Why is he Nazi saluting? What the frick? Okay, so I'm going to refer to this little set list here. Okay, Dark Side and then Mantra. Not really too much of note. Happy Song. Pretty good way to start a Bring Me the Horizon concert. Pretty good mosh pit that they got going on there, I think. And then Teardrops is whatever. Then Amen. This is when it starts to get like crazy, all right? Because Amen and then Kool-Aid right after. This is like, oh yeah, I'm really starting to feel it now. This is when you need to start moshing in the theater. The theater I was in, it's a ghetto little theater. It's just full of seats. There's not really any room to mosh pit like that one video I saw of people in like England or something that were moshing. Like, oh my gosh. My theater, the people in it, they were all, you know, goth emo kids, but the ones that we have where I live, they're not like these quirk chunguses. They're like very shy and awkward, and so we respect people's space and privacies, you know. I actually wanted to interview people going in and out of this theater experience, but I'm just looking at everyone and I'm like, dang, they don't seem like the kind of people that want to be interviewed. So I'm like, okay, I'll just be a little Japanese man and just respect people's space and, you know, don't make too much noise in the theater and treat it like an actual theater experience. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, they have like this QR code that you can scan. I had it on my phone here, so I scanned it and it brings up this thing. And you have to put your email in. And as soon as I saw that, like, bruh, I have to put my email in. Bruh, the movie's starting. And you want me to put my email and first name and date of birth into this thing just so I can get the full experience? Bro, I'm not going to be looking at my phone while I'm watching the goddamn performance. So if anyone is curious about this, go see the film yourself. And I mean, maybe I can link this in the description of this video and then maybe you can just look at it yourself. So I don't know what that was all about. Anyway, yeah, like I was expecting going into this theater, like singing along to every single song, because I mean, I know every single song on the set list except for Antivist, I guess. All these other songs, I know basically the structure and most of the lyrics. So yeah, then we go into Shadow Moses, one of the best songs off of Sempiternal, one of my favorites, of course. I'm just like tapping my feet the whole time, just going along to the beat of the drum and the guitars and stuff, and like I'm singing the song in my head because I'm eating popcorn. I love movie theater popcorn. I'm addicted, all right. And then we got N.A. Okay, this song probably my favorite off of Posthuman Next Gen. Maybe I should drop dead. Here go to hell. I could jump head first out the window. And then when they had sleepwalking happen, there's people in the crowd that had actual flares. And when they started moshing and stuff, they're going in circles with the flare. And I'm like, what the frick? How did they allow that? Back in their That's the Spirit days, they had like this public service announcement as like a half joke that they played at the beginning of one of their concerts. They were like, please do not bring flares into the mosh pits to try to recreate the Sleepwalking music video. And it was like a joke. And now they literally have flares at the concert. How did they... What, is this just Brazil? I don't know, bruh. And then they did Kingslayer. And then they did Antivis. And then they did Follow You. Follow You, if I were to do a tier list of all these performances with all these songs, the Follow You bit on top, in my opinion. Okay, Follow You is not a heavy as frick song. The first half, it's a lot. They do it like totally acoustic, and Ollie's not really screaming or anything. But then at the very last chorus, it erupts into like this orchestral kind of like Doomed and Drowned. It gets heavy as frick, and it's like this amazing like crescendo, you know. And throughout this performance, the reason why this is on top is because not one, not two footage bits are shown of dudes proposing to their wifeys, and they both said yes. There was probably a secret third proposal, and she probably said no, so they didn't show that one. But these two, it was like, well, what the frick? You're actually proposing to your GF at a Bring Me the Horizon concert? Holy moly. And like it's panning to like a lot of these like goth chicks' faces, and they're all like, they got all their piercings and makeup on, and they're just crying their eyes out. And it was kind of funny just seeing that out of nowhere, just throughout the whole concert even. But Follow You is the one where like everyone is like crying and stuff, and Ollie made everyone pull out their phones, put the flash on, wave their hands in the air, and you just see the footage of everyone in unison just going along, and it's like this, it's just like, oh my gosh. So that was my favorite bit. And then next is Lost. Okay, going from Follow You to Lost, it's like it's just the perfect song to go from all of that just happened, getting, proposing to your girlfriend, and then now we're talking about watching Evangelion with a big fat slug of ketamine. I've lost the plot a little long ago, you know what I'm saying? So let's get back in the groove. Let's have some fun. And when Ollie starts the song, he says like shake your butt or something, and it just makes me smile. It just made me smile. Like, it was just like, oh, come on, Ollie, come on, bruh. You're giving us a heart throb, and then now you're making us laugh. And then, of course, Can You Feel My Heart ended off this section of the concert. Like, this song is special to everyone. Like, it doesn't matter if Sempiternal is your least favorite album. You can sing along to Can You Feel My Heart. This is the song where everyone in unison, they're like, can you feel the silence? Can you see the dark? Can you fix the broken? Can you feel? I wish I can actually scream right now, but it's like 10:30 and my parental units are in bed. They're probably gonna fall asleep any minute now. Oh yeah, and they had like explosions and fireworks and these little confetti things in heart shapes, and then just like fell on everyone, and you could see people holding it up like, can you feel my heart? You know what I'm saying, bro? Can You Feel My Heart? Another really good performance here. Probably top 5. We have the encore. I didn't even know it was the encore. I guess they walked off stage and then they went back on. I mean, obviously we knew it wasn't over because I've been listening to this band for so long. I know they're not going to end a concert without performing Drown or Throne. So yeah, we go to Doomed. Whenever I see Ollie perform Doom, it's like good every single time, There's never been a bad Doomed performance, you know what I'm saying? And then same with Drown and Throne. Like, these are just bangers, back to back bangers. Like, it got everyone moving. Obviously not in the theater, but in the concert, okay? It just looked like a blast. You just had to be there, bruh. I wish I was there. Oh yeah, so when he did Drowned, this is when Ollie jumps off of the stage and he goes up to the people in the front of the crowd and he has the microphone and he's singing, "Don't let me drown." And then like all the people are like grabbing him and stuff. He's literally up at that crowd the whole song. He's just getting molested the whole time. Like, oh my gosh. And then Throne, the finale. I was actually quite sad that this was the finale, but this was probably top 3 best performances on here, because at the end, at the final chorus, all these fireworks on the outside of the stadium and the inside, everything, just a big explosion all over the place. Like, bruh, you just had to be there. You can't just experience it in this theater or even on YouTube when this is uploaded at some point. You need to be there, bruh. And I'm so sad that I was not there, okay? Because concerts are so expensive, but at least these bands are actually putting in the work and effort to make the best live performances they can possibly make. Because another band that's doing some really, really good live performances right now is MCA. Okay, they've been doing the best concerts I've ever seen in my life. I've seen like YouTube re-uploads of them. If they can film with like, you know, what Bring Me the Horizon just did, if they can film everything with these cameras and professional audio equipment and turn it into a little film and perhaps put it in theaters as well, then that would just be iconic. Okay, just basically do what they did with the Live in Mexico thing that they did in 2007, but now it's modern, and Gerard Way is all wrinkly and old, and he's an old man, and he's singing the same 5 songs, the same 5 songs, the same 5 songs. The radio station is playing the same 5 songs. An MCR ticket is $1,000. At least it'll be the greatest concert you'll ever see in your life. And same here with Bring Me the Horizon. If you want to see Bring Me the Horizon in Sao Paulo, Brazil, then at least that arm and leg that you're going to spend getting that ticket will be something that you'll never forget, okay? I give it an 8 out of 10. I was going to give it like a high 7, but I'm like, no, you know what? This deserves an 8. I'll probably watch it again when it comes out on YouTube. You know, this was quite enjoyable, and Ollie is such a stud, okay? This is not a 10 out of 10 because they didn't play a single old song. Everything was from Sempiternal and up. Come on, bro. Even in their, what was it, the 2016 Royal Albert Hall performance, even then they played It Never Ends, okay? We're just gonna forget that their metalcore, deathcore era didn't exist now, okay? And we even got mocked, okay? During one of the interludes, I think it was titled Ara Gauger, the little character that comes up, the animated character, he's like, oh, can you do Pray for Plagues next? And the moment I heard that, I'm like, oh my gosh, don't troll me like that. I know you're not actually going to perform Pray for Plagues, okay? Because I saw the set list before I bought the ticket. I know you're not going to perform it. And then they just performed whatever the frick song came after that. It was either Doomed or Drowned, so maybe it was the interlude before that. But I remember this interlude, so You People Are All Doomed. They were playing like this reel of all this like old footage, like from the very beginning. From what I could tell, it was from like 2008 and up, like Suicide Season era all the way to now. Like footage from every single music video. It's all in like black and white. Footage from some interviews that they dug up from the web. You could just see like the whole history of Bring Me the Horizon. It had sad music in the background, just making you reminisce everything. And it's like, oh my gosh, they've come so far. It's been 20 years and they're still doing it, and they're still breaking our hearts and still making us cry over their albums and their performances and stuff. And I'm like, wait, it would be really awesome if they just like performed an old song. Okay, literally anything. Like, it doesn't even have to be Pray for Plagues, okay? Because I know that's a lot for you. I know, because the guitar is very technical and stuff, and Lee Malia has to lock in whenever he does that song. Like, it would have been the perfect opportunity to just be like, all right, you know, we've come such a long way from Sheffield, England, all the way to now. We're going to perform something that started it all. And so, what was their first big song besides Pray for Plagues? Chelsea Smile. If they performed Chelsea Smile, that would have just been like, I would have been in heaven, okay? Hearing them perform Chelsea Smile in this movie theater, you know? Like, gosh dang it. So this is not a 10 out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10 because of that. And also, one more thing before I end this review. When during the Follow You performance, with all those happy couples, it reminded me how much of a chungus chud that I am, because I was actually trying to get a Bumble date to go out with me today, but she wasn't replying to my messages in time right before I bought the movie ticket. And so I was, we were going to go see, what's it called? Project Hail Mary. And since she didn't reply, I'm like, okay, frick it, I'm going to see the Bring Me the Horizon Sao Paulo live experience. And so I just went to the movies alone. And the moment I got there, I see all these happy couples, all these goth happy couples going into this movie at the same time as me. And I'm just going, I'm like the only person there that's alone. Everyone else is with at least one friend. And I'm like, what the frick? Curse my chungus life. Here's some Professor Teague's lore. Yesterday, I bought Tinder Gold. And so I could see all the profiles that liked my account on Tinder. I got 120 plus likes. Okay, that's a lot of likes. And it's all dudes. Every single one of them is dudes. No chicks. No huz want me. What the frick? You know what? I'm done. Okay? We don't need this. I just want to go see Bring Me the Horizon in the movie theater. I don't need 120 dudes trying to frick me on Tinder, okay? Alright, thank you so much for watching this review. The rest of the video is a little bit of some vlog footage from when I went to a metal concert. And it was just going to be his own standalone video, but it's just not that interesting. So I'm just going to shove it into here just so, it's out there, but it's not like its own thing because it's not very interesting. And pretty soon, probably within the next week, I am going to upload another video on the Tiny Teagues channel here. And it's going to be a vlog, a Wacky Wednesday vlog. Hey, we've been waiting for this for a while. It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna be like what, 40 to 50 minutes long. I don't remember. So yeah, with that being said, sub to the main channel, follow the Rumble, Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok, and join the Discord server. Follow other social media. Bye bye. I see some fellow emos. What's up, brothers? Are you guys emo connoisseurs?
I mean, I want to kill myself.
Okay. Well, first thing, I want to make sure that you guys are actually emo. Do you know any MCR? I never said I lie and wait forever.
What about like the really good stuff, the Midwest emo, like Tiny Moving Parts?
Like 90s emo.
I'm talking like real emo.
You guys are starting to test me now. I'm not
hardcore DCC.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
You don't know American football?
That's iconic.
Not really,
Like,
no.
Literally the most emo song of emo songs. Literally Baby's first emo song. Like Emo 101. Like.
Let's just forget.
Who is more likely to be in the Epstein files, Melanie Martinez or Marilyn Manson?
Melanie Martinez.
Your mom.
Oh, really?
Do you think that the Orthodox faith is the true church?
Well, I'm not Slavic, so
Hey, you're right though. He's Orthodox.
yeah.
He just actually recently got baptized.
Oh, very nice. What's it like being a baptized Orthodox?
I actually feel like I have a purpose in my life.
Oh, wow. That's what we want, isn't it?
Yeah, before then I felt lost and felt like I was making really bad decisions.
Well, that's why we come here, isn't it? We gotta find ourselves. We gotta find what music means to us.
I like this band called Counterparts because the lyrics are about wanting to kill yourself. Yeah, it's literally me, actually.
It's literally you. We always need long hair. I want long hair like that someday. If my mom lets me, this is all I could do. Look at me. I'm a poser. I don't even know how to do my makeup. Marilyn Manson, what do you think?
I mean, I don't do face paint, so
Okay.
honestly, hell yeah.
Am I allowed to watch James Charles put on makeup?
No.
Yeah.
No?
No. James
Okay.
Charles, absolutely not. There's another Counterpart song about killing someone instead of yourself, and I
Oh.
dedicate that song to James Charles.
There's also an MCR song about killing all your friends. So,
Well, yeah, but he's not a friend, he's an enemy.
yeah, that's right. So it's different. It's not the same. So what kind of work are you guys doing here? I see there's...
We're playing music. Yeah,
You playing music?
We're gonna attempt to make loud noises
Oh.
with instruments and our vocals as well. But
scientific experience.
But whenever Jesus says in the institution of the Eucharist that it should be bread and wine,
Bread and wine.
why does the Mormon Church do it with water?
That's a good question because we believe that like substances like alcohol, drugs. We get possessed by those substances and we're not in our right state of mind. And so promoting wine during the sacrament, we're like, you know what? Does it need to be wine? So we use water.
Didn't Jesus turn water into wine?
That's right, because wine was safer to drink than water. And then when they invented water, they're like, dang, we don't need wine or even coffee.
I feel like water's always existed, though. I don't think it was invented. I just think.
How long has water been around?
Since the creation of the universe.
Since Genesis.
And how long ago was that?
God, that's a good question.
Like
We actually don't know.
5,000 to
It could
something
be the
million
young Earth
years.
creation type
Yeah.
thing, or it could be
yeah, we don't know.
billions of years. I
don't believe in
am
a literal
fine
7-day
whatever ends up
creation.
being.
I mean, how do we know how old water is? I mean, that's why we had wine. That's why we had coffee and like other things to drink. But now we have water. I just drink water. That's all I drink.
You don't eat anything. You just drink water.
Yeah, I just drink water. You know, that's how I keep the weight off.
Monastic fasting, bro.
Heck yeah.
He's doing better than us.
I got rocks in my shoe. That's not good. Those aren't rocks. What the frick are those? Is this an entrance?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Oh, look at that. It's quite official. Is this an entrance?
Yeah, are you the band?
No.
Yeah, it'll be open in like 10, 20 minutes.
Okay, got you. I was just wondering if we're allowed to go in yet. I kind of don't want to do an interview when there's like an engine making all that noise, but I guess I have to compromise. Sunshine, there ain't a single thing that you can do that's gonna ruin my night. Should I start singing the most popular song?
I forced him to come.
Oh, really? Are you a poser?
See, now I feel like a poser.
Yeah, okay, wait, I'm a poser. It's a safe space for posers here, okay? Just making sure.
No, I listened to a little bit of Deftones.
My own summer. Cloud.
Like Green Day? What was the one that we sang at karaoke? Turn the lights off, carry me home, na 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 na.
That's a Blink 182. I feel like this is a very compromising video for all three of us because we're posers. We don't know what we're talking about. I'm a fake Pierce the Veil fan. This isn't even my favorite album from them. I like their first album and their second album. Who is more likely to be in the Epstein files? Marilyn Manson or Melanie Martinez?
Well, Marilyn, because he's older.
Long ago, just like the hearse, you died to get in again.
Ooh, I don't know about that one either.
Okay, what about the chorus? What's the worst that I can say? Things are better if I stay. Who's more likely to be in the Epstein files? Marilyn Manson or Melanie Martinez? Do you know who Melanie is? Melanie Martinez. Everyone's saying Melanie Martinez. I think that's the most hilarious thing because how old is she? She's like not even...
Like 23 or so?
No, she's more like late 20s. Melanie probably wouldn't even be in the files doing any diddling. But I think that's a really funny answer though.
Part of it though, you know, like she probably got diddled in there, you know.
I mean, yeah, probably. Who's more likely to be the diddler?
Probably Marilyn.
Yeah, Marilyn.
He took out his own ribs to suck his own wiener, so.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he took out his bottom ribs so he can bend over and suck his own wiener, so.
I tried to walk in there like 5 minutes ago and they said, "Oh, are you a part of a band?" I'm like,
Me
"No."
too. I should have said yeah.
If I was able to just like go up there and sing, I would just go like into the mic and just scare everyone. All right, look at all the people here. We got a whole bunch of party animals coming in. It's just like a bar. Dang. Oh, is this a bar area? Yeah. Oh, I thought it was like a place you could stand. I'm 19, so okay. Thanks for not letting me in. I don't want to get, okay. Look at all that, that's crazy. Oh, look at the camera. That's crazy.
Brother, I have a quick question about your Telecaster.
My Telecaster?
Is that your?
Actually, not mine, that's Darkspin.
Oh, should I ask him about
You
it?
should ask him whenever you get the chance.
I wanted to know, like, it's a very bold choice for like metalcore, and so I wanted to know, like, is the Telecaster does it have like a unique pickup, or you just use the humbucker?
It's a baritone. It's a baritone. So
alright.
it's got that heaviness that you use to get. You can use in metalcore. And honestly, the body's just kind of coincidence. It's just like. I mean, it is tell you don't really see it in metalcore much, but it's cool. It
I really love the pick guard, the camo pick guard. That's the coolest part.
Yeah, what was that Telecaster? Tell them about
Oh yeah, it's a baritone telly.
Heck yeah.
It's a baritone telly Fender custom.
Yeah.
And there's only like 10 of them, I think.
There's still. Oh my gosh. So are they all black and camo and all that?
I don't know. I have the black one, but I got my own custom pick guard, and it's like a little spacesuit girl.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, it looks so awesome. I need to show my dad the video of all the Telecaster footage because, like, it's like a jazz guitar and he really likes it. And then seeing it in metal, it's like crazy.
That's the whole point, is to throw people off.
Yeah, I prefer like Ibanez, Gibson, but Fender and like metalcore. It's like it has such a cool tone.
Thank you, man.
It's awesome. I love it so much.
What was your name?
Teagues.
What's it?
Teegs. Teagues.
I'm Dirk.
Nice to meet you, brother. I'm an aspiring guitarist, aspiring music producer, all that stuff.
Hell yeah, never stop playing. Never stop playing.
Heck yeah.
Don't give up, because it'll work.
I'll keep doing it. I'm 1 year into it.
Hell yeah, if you mean it, you'll make it.
Yeah. Thank you very much.